Virgo. I'm just getting into the energies more so, Virgo. Unisex read. What's in the energy? Current to come. Okay, highest energy for Virgo. Okay, let's see. Disclaimer, if you can hear the songs in the background. Okay, let's see. The Sacred Healing deck for Virgo. Sacred Healing for Virgo. Disclaimer and trigger warning. We have here look to the stars, chanting and abundance planning. Okay, we have ground yourself, get rooted, and then be still is showing through. Get rooted and be still. Connect barefoot to earth, and I need to, honestly, I always did. But where I live right now, I don't have my own yard. Okay, look to the stars came through first, Virgo. Look to the stars. Okay, you may come across a significant, like, cosmic view, spiritual communication, chanting is going to be of benefit. All right, clearing the throat chakra, aligning your self, okay, and abundance planning. Okay, so if you have Virgo in any placement, then this message could resonate for you. But clearing your throat chakra, meditation. So say like you're someone who like always dances or like exercises, like I'm getting, what are those videos? Cardio. I'm getting more like of a meditation. Zen would be of benefit. So you can have Virgo in any placement, right? I'm a Virgo sun. Okay. But yeah, that could do a lot of good. A lot of releasing. There could be some interference for some Virgos that is like undetected. And meditation is going to be that reliever. Okay, abundance planning, wise spending. Okay, making a list, checking it twice. Okay, also that's also Christmas vibes, right? So if you're someone who celebrates Christmas or say you never did but want to, like, is to get prepared now. Yeah, it's like you could be creating your own holidays, like your own events year round. So that's awesome. That's also coming through. Let's see. It says here, living expenses as an education business, self-deployment, savings, travel, and free money. Like, like we're like whatever to play with, extra money and like emergency money. Okay, keep track of your finances. Don't shop when you're hungry and make a healthy schedule for yourself. Okay, rest is essential. Okay, 31, 8, and 1. Currently, we're in a Taurus moon cycle. Okay, and it's free day, Friday. I hope all is well. What we have showing through. First card coming through, interesting, is the 10 of Wands. I feel like that's a release of a burden, with the Magician coming right after, and then the Ace of Swords. It's as if you release yourself of a burden that you were taking on for like a specific reason. The Star, 5 of Pentacles behind the Star. Yeah. So the Star is turned away from this 5 of Pentacles. So you could have been limited by a contract that was not adding to you. And that being said, the universe supports you somehow, some way, in following through with your decision. Okay? It's like, I'm getting like, if you're not doing it, I'm gonna do it. It's skydiving kind of vibe. It's like that little push to go, like face of fear. Not for some, it could be like that face of fear, but others are just, that's just what I'm receiving and download, right? Envision is that, like, I'll help you go. You already want to go, or you're already gonna do it. Something you already were gonna do, but just spirit working with you. Okay, here we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, so within a contract that possibly you recently left for some of you, it was not in your highest good. Okay, it was a catch, like you were giving more regarding the contract or the other individual in the contract to them than for yourself. It was like no, there was no extra. You know, like it was like very fixed, no extra could come of it. Okay. What's also coming through is not much of other good that came from it. The Wheel of Fortune. So you took matters in your own hands, and so did the universe. Okay, we have here the Six of Cups. It could be someone that you were engaging with in a past situation, and you like fulfilled that. So it was also like karmic. It was gonna have to be either way, and then you close that out, that karmic situation. It's like a karmic business contract, a karmic agreement, right? We have here the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands behind the King of Wands, and the Four of Swords behind that. Yeah, so someone they intended for the burden to be, but now the burden is on them. So like it was as if they gave you the burden, but now they're stuck with the burden. Okay, individuals that are not invested properly, beneficial in a beneficial way, then yeah, they're gonna be stuck with the responsibility, the burden, or the loss. And I don't feel like that's you, Virgo. Okay, we have here the Page of Swords, yeah, Spy card, and the Knight of Cups. Also, what's coming through, Virgo, is you have an individual spying on you because they want to bring in an emotional offer and or emotional apology. But this experience, you already fulfilled what you needed to do. Like you closed out that chapter there. You don't have to re-enter it. The Lovers of Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you're not entering in it because it's not loving. Look, the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's not loving. It's not supporting of you. Okay, it doesn't add to you. It doesn't provide you comfort, security, safety. No. So you don't see it as an opportunity. Okay, you're gonna notice that real quick, Virgo. Look, and you're gonna communicate that, if not already. Like you're very open, direct in what's for you. So you're very opinionated, communicative, certain in your direction and what's functional. Okay, and if it's not aligning to any of those factors, then you're very gone, right? You're out of the picture. You're not in that contract. A withdrawal. I'm seeing an individual like pulling back like their contract like that. So you may have to reconsider, yeah, something that wasn't gonna fit you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So Seven of Swords was expected, intended, or it was like could occur. This is that kind of energy, like faults could occur, or you know, certain things could occur, and it's like, yeah, but those certain things shouldn't. So then, yeah, you knew, look, High Priestess, that you aren't to bother yourself in that any longer, and you left. Four of Swords, and now you're focused and you're having more you time, which is creating a lot of built up for you. You're receiving more of your energy return, like I reclaim my energy, I reclaim my power, and then you're gonna be able to like consider your next route. Look, like I'm saying, the Fool. Yeah, okay. For Virgo, okay, hold on. For Virgo. Oh, for Virgo. Also, an individual at every which way, they're being burdened by their lack of investment towards you, and they're trying to look for the stars. Also, they're trying to look for you in the stars. That's what's coming through, Virgo. What's coming through is they're also connecting to the stars, like praying or making wishes. Virgo, you gotta speak on in your meditations the the release you demand out. If that's any like emotional disturbance and you feel it from a past contract, whether that's romantic, platonic, or family, then release that, but communicate that. I release you out of my life, never to be, never to be about, or however you would do, right? I release emotional disturbance out, never to be, never to be about. I am not the past situations I experienced. I am here for a spiritual experience. I am here to grow, enjoy life, enjoy others. Okay, expectation, transparency, and competition. You hold high hopes and positive expectations for love, Virgo. You are ready to embrace new emotional experiences with an open heart. Yes. And even say that, say the specifics of what you allow in your heart or near your heart, right? What and who. You really like specify like who you want around in your environment. Transparency and be detailed. Open and honest communication builds deep trust in your relationships, Virgo, thought, bear spirit. Transparency strengthens your connections and prevents misunderstandings, whether that's from you or others. Communication, honest and open communication, right? Is always beneficial, especially if there's any miscommunication. Okay, competition. Healthy competition is driving you to improve, Virgo. It provides motivation and leads to personal growth through interactions with others. Healthy competition, that's the type like, hey, let's go for a walk. Hey, let's go for a swim. Hey, let's go exercise. Hey, let's go out for a smoothie. Or hey, let's go out for, a night drink. Okay? A night drink. Usually I don't drink too early, but I feel like at night is like the best time to drink. So like a glass of wine or a beer. So I kind of get comfortable, I'll get relaxed, it's dark, it's night, you know what I'm saying? I get to chill, I'll lay down in my bed and or lay back and sip. Okay, so that's like a night drink. Wealth is not just about money, Virgo. It represents abundance in all areas of life. You are in a phase of prosperity, Virgo, thought, bear spirit, and contentment. Internal and external contentment is felt. Also, reclaim that to secure your wealth. Okay, Virgo, I secure my wealth within and around me. Okay, challenges. You are facing challenges that are helping you grow stronger, Virgo. Overcoming these obstacles will lead to significant personal rewards. Awesome. That's competition and challenge there. But you know the difference of a healthy competition and healthy challenges. And you don't allow anything other than breakthrough. A major career breakthrough is on the horizon, Virgo. The period of stagnation is ending, and now new opportunities and achievements are coming in for you. Breakthrough. I tend to, when I leave one job, I'm right into another job, or that's always how it be. Okay, and trust. So yeah, that being said, Virgo, say you're out of one job, you'll enter right into another job that's best fit for you. Okay, but in the meanwhile, do your meditations, do your resting, do your money management, right? Okay, go do your rooting, okay? The ground rooting, Virgo. Or whatever you do. You don't have to do the rooting, you know what I'm saying? But whatever you do that supports you in recentering, do so. Okay? Some people chat, you know what I'm saying? That reroutes them. Some people sing, hum, that reroutes them. Some people dance, right? Some people go out to shoot some hoops or race the track, run the track. So whatever reroutes you, do so. That's what this ground yourself is about. Not necessarily touching the ground, but yeah, if touching the ground is one way, do it, Virgo. Okay, trust. Trust in your relationship that it is rock solid. No matter what challenges arise, this trust provides a foundation for growth. Okay, what's coming through, Virgo, is you could have a deep bond with someone, and I feel like this will be ongoing bond. However, there could be some factors that are providing you distrust, but clarity is to be provided. Some clarity, some information is to be provided for you in clarity of a situation, right? So like this is the, what is this one? The transparency. This one's pulling through. Open and honest communication builds trust, deep trust in your relationships. Transparency strengthens your connection and prevents misunderstandings. So these two individuals are sitting down a little distance apart. I feel like because it could get heated quick, it could go left quick, but it's maybe some distance apart. Because when some people are misunderstood, they can become aggressive, right? Or they're misunderstanding somebody else, they can become aggressive and defensive, right? And yeah, if they're feeling like that, but when they're providing more information on a matter, they start to soften up to the truth or the information that was coming through, right? Open and honest communication builds deep trust in your relationship. And I feel like that's the case here. They could be providing you some truth that, say like you don't have a piece of like information or a conversation that went on, so they're providing you that. It's like that kind of energy, Virgo. Or they could be bringing you some proof, you know, something like that, showing you something. Yeah. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have there. So I was gonna get into this deck, but I was advised to go to that one first. Let's see if anything for Virgo, if anything. Virgo, you're definitely investing into you best. Yeah, laughter, wholeness, overjoyed, and smiling. And I feel like that's this energy for you, Virgo. Reclaiming you, yes, you're going to be in this too, more so. Okay, wholeness, overjoyed, and smiling. Fun energy for you, Virgo. Playful, outgoing, optimistic. Okay, and we have legal, court, paperwork, and filed. You could have an appointment to meet a deadline, or you could be already getting on top of that, or even this time will be really good for you to get on top of your legal paperwork appointments, whether that be like legal or medical even. Bye, Felicia. Peace out. Thank you. Next, leaving and not caring. Okay. For some of you Virgos, you could be leaving some contract, like I'm saying, behind, and you're so not bothered by it. Even a person, you could be leaving a person behind and so not bothered, like you're not taking a loss or you didn't take a loss. Ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. Like, yeah, you're like, that was never a partnership. That was not a beneficial contract, however it be. It was family, friends, in work, or with a romantic partner. So it's no loss, no gain. So you're like, bye, Felicia. And you could be turning off energy too, like bye, or don't come here, like swooshing off energies that aren't yours. Okay, clearing the energetic field also is going to be beneficial. It's 258 at that. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Take care, peace be, child. Sage, fast, clean, meditate. Do what you gotta do, Virgo. Much love.